Our top story tonight, South Dakota Governor Dennis Daugaard announcing today that as part of his Spearfish Canyon proposal, he now has no intention of collecting entrance fees should the land become a part of the state park system. But at the first public input session regarding the proposal tonight in Spearfish, the public didn't seem to be worried about fees. Instead, the focus was on the land swap in Washington.
The agenda for tonight.
Governor Daugaard's proposed Spearfish Canyon State Park strikes a balance between two main ideas, allowing the public its ideal use of the land and protecting the land he calls a crown jewel.
The Division of Parks and Recreation has a great track record on providing that kind of balance, and so that's what we'd love to have the opportunity to do here.
But it's not so much the idea of a state park that brought a mass of concerned citizens to Spearfish Park Pavilion Thursday night. Rather, the means by which this park could be created, a land swap constructed on the floor of Congress.
The land swap, I've heard many questions about that, and the best way for people to get answers would be to contact their congressional representative or senator.
Senate Bill 3254, proposed by Senator John Thune and backed by Senator Mike Rounds, would transfer just under 1,500 acres of land in Spearfish Canyon and more than 500 acres of land at Bismarck Lake over to state ownership. In return, the federal government receives nearly 2,000 acres of prairie and grasslands spread out across the region, evident by their signs and cheers for one another. These citizens don't agree with the plans being cooked up in our nation's capital.
The land the Forest Service is giving up is some of the more pristine areas in the Black Hills, and to have all those improvements paid for by the American taxpayers just taken away and giving very little in return just didn't seem very fair.
And they're hopeful that public meetings like the one held Thursday night will help convey that message to South Dakota's delegation in Washington.
I love what the state of South Dakota does with the state parks they have, and that's enough. These areas at Bismarck Lake and in Little Spearfish Canyon need to remain in the hands of America's citizens.